Alright guys, we are back, and today we're going to be finishing off with the high reward quests in the Federated Suns and taking our first steps into the neighbouring Capellan Confederation. I'm going to mix things up a little bit in this episode for a couple of reasons. Normally we start out with the campaign missions and then move on to the high reward quests afterwards, and then if we've got any time left before leveling up in our reputation, we'll do some procedurally generated ones. But until now, the most missions I've been able to do in one reputation level is 5, and yet we have 6 high reward quests to do, plus 2 campaign missions, all becoming available to us at reputation level 6. So, to stop us from going too far past that, I'm going to leave the campaign missions till the end, because we will probably hit 7 before we are done with all 8 of those missions, and I don't want to rush off into anything new until we are ready for it. Let's start by talking to Rihanna here.
Hello, Commander. I've just received a transmission from Spears. I thought you should hear it firsthand.
Spears is chatting too.
Commander, I've been trying to find out more information on Black Inferno as you requested. What I uncovered is quite intriguing. Based on several reports from regional governments, combined with my own intelligence sources, I've been able to track some of Inferno's movements. Those movements correspond very closely with areas of increased refugee displacement within the inner sphere. Now, I believe the two are connected. How they're connected or why, I don't know yet. But when I do, I'll be in touch.
Interesting. I'm hoping we can use that confluence of events to help us track Inferno down. Make them pay for what they did.
Absolutely.
Right now, though, we need to keep earning money and increasing our combat strength if we hope to win that fight. If and when it finally comes. Our newest contract appears to be the result of Inferno activity, just as Spears described. After an Inferno attack inside Marek territory, Marek refugees fled for their lives. Their only path of escape was across the border into Liao territory. House Liao is refusing the refugees free passage back to Marek space, with the intent of destabilizing the contested border region. Not surprisingly, House Marek is incensed over the matter. All their diplomatic efforts have thus far been rebuffed. That's only exacerbated the situation. It's gotten to the point now that Marek have decided to take a different tack.
A more direct one.
They want us to send a message to House Liao by assassinating the local governor overseeing the detention of the refugees. Pretty sure that'll get their attention. The mission briefing has already been prepared, Commander. We leave on your orders.
Copy that.
Well, it might get their attention, but at the same time it might not get the result you desire. Okay, right. We have a job to cash in here, but for reasons I just explained with the reputation level, I don't actually want to do any of that just yet. Not until reputation level 7, just so we're not going ahead of ourselves. Instead, we're going to take on... No, we're not going to do that just yet. This is the campaign mission. We're going to hold off. So... what we will do is make a start on the high reward quests. So there is one here in this region of space, another down there, and then those are the last 4 in Federated Suns before we venture into the Capellan Confederation here, and then over to the campaign missions closer to Terra. We're going to start out by jumping to Marduk though, because we have some repairs to do, and an industrial bay would be a good place to get that done. An industrial zone even. The worlds in this cluster are rich in not only scrap materials, but also cheap labor. As such, the planets within the system have become a hotbed for mercenary companies looking to make repairs and mech refits on the cheap. That's what we want to do. Let's go. We have 1 day until a bill is due. I think we have to ask ourselves, how much of our mechs do we really need anymore? We did cash in the Locust. I would like to get this repaired. And this Irby, I don't even know if I've got the parts for it, to be honest. I don't. I haven't got an AC-10, and I got nothing else to swap for it. I'll hang on to it for now. This thing I should be able to fully repair. Give me details. Yeah. And then these guys should be no issue at all. I'll double check that this didn't lose any internals that I can't repair. No, we're all good. Okay, we'll repair all. I could have maybe looked to see what weaponry, if we've got anything higher than tier 2. I'm not convinced we do, to be honest, at the moment. We won't be able to use this yet, but that's fine. We'll use whatever else we've got until we get another AC-10. I could strip one out of the Centurion, but those are actually going to be useful to us at the moment, so kind of hesitant to do that. I think that's all we can do here. Are we going to use the Javelin again? Probably not, to be honest. We might use it for an infiltration mission, but I don't think we've got any of them coming up anytime soon. So, yeah, we're not going to have an infiltration mission for a long time that I can predict. I might regret it, but I'm going to drop this Javelin. I think its time has come. And that'll save us 35,000 for our payday in tomorrow. But we also had a cantina here to check out. Go to the Kuritan Davion front line and collect 1 environmental suit. I think that is where we're going next. Not Kurita Davion front line, not to be confused with the Davion Kurita front line there. Let's check that again. So we are going to the right place. I already cashed in 1 cicada, so I don't want to take on that one. Yeah, let's pick this up and we will maybe get to collect something. We won't be able to cash it in yet, but we'll have it ready for when we are ready. And then there's one piece of news here to read as well. Third Succession War enters its 150th year of open conflict. A somber anniversary today as the ongoing Third Succession War grinds its way into the 150th year of open conflict between the 5 great houses of the Inner Sphere. The conflict initially began in 2866 when House Kurita attacked the Light and Commonwealth worlds of Chateau and Iker as retaliation for Commonwealth traders making inroads into the Razelhague regional markets in open defiance of Kuritan trade embargoes aimed at stopping such behaviour. In short succession, each of the remaining great houses executed similar tit-for-tat raids against one another until all parties found themselves once again dragged into open conflict. I think the Freewells League was the last to become embroiled in it in 2869, although some local commanders had already begun raiding from as early as 2866. The First and Second Succession Wars were viewed as high-intensity conflicts that saw an unprecedented scale of wanton destruction at the hands of nuclear and chemical strikes against critical infrastructure that resulted in hundreds of systems being depopulated or abandoned, and an outright technological regression. By contrast, the Third Succession War has thus far pulled the entire Inner Sphere into a perpetual state of low-intensity warfare, where focused mass destruction has given way to an unending series of skirmishes, raids, and proxy wars deep into the heart of opposing territories. As the century-and-a-half-long meat grinder has gone on, the depleted outforces have increasingly turned to mercenaries to supplement their standing armies and execute raids deep behind enemy lines. It's true, over the past 150 years, technology has continued to regress, but the Great Houses are in a slightly better shape than they were at the end of the Second Succession War, just because those earlier 2 conflicts were just so much more destructive. They have been very slowly rebuilding, even if the standard of their forces, their technology, is at a lower level. That's all she wrote here. We don't want to buy anything for reasons I've already explained, so we are going to Matar here. The ongoing power struggle between House Kurita and Davion is not contained to one individual cluster, as their conflict spans far across their territorial border. While the Federated Suns pushes to reclaim former planets, the Draconis Combine is mounting its own separate push into enemy territory. Driven by its philosophy of total conquest of the Inner Sphere, the military arm of House Kurita is driving aggressively into Davion territory. I'm looking for some landmarks here so I can kind of orient myself. There's Galtor just there. And becomes a Federated Suns holding in 3022. This confuses me. I don't know why Tancredi starts this game as a Draconis Combine holding, because I've never found any evidence of that in the lore. I feel like this bit of the border should be further up. Where's Groveld? Oh, it's here. Oh, so it's just Tancredi then that's just giving this weird salient along the edge of the Outworlds Alliance here, this little region of the periphery. I don't know why it's like that. Whatever. It's no big deal. We're going to Matar, where we may have a possible job item at our high reward quest. Let's jump. We have a transmission. 2 transmissions actually. One from Kurita, one from Davion. There is no greater honor than to serve the dragon as the sword and shields of the coordinator. Even you, a soldier of fortune, can find some small measure of honor by aiding the Draconis Combine's war effort against belligerent Davion forces. Support in our invasion efforts by assaulting a key strategic location that will force one of the Federated Sun's allied mercenary forces to withdraw. Success in this endeavour may result in continued employment with House Kurita's military. Honour the dragon. Answer the call of Bushido. Accepting this contract will cause House Davion to retract their defence support Davion contract. Well, we are favouring Davion at this stage in the campaign, so I'm going to lean towards them. Neither one of their rewards is any more exciting than the other, so it's really just personal preference. House Kurita continues to embrace their unquenchable appetite for conquest, threatening the lives of millions of innocents. The great House Davion is looking to enlist the services of an agile, effective strike force to lead a cunning counter-attack behind Kurita lines. We are seeking a mercenary command who would agree to undertake an objective raid in enemy territory. If the strike goes well, we may have additional contracts to offer. Right, let's take Davion's offer then. And we're going to see what they have to say. It's this one here. Defense support. Ooh, difficulty's getting up there now. 27, a little higher than some of the others. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get that supply cache here, but no matter. It's a raid, so we could do a quick in and out with a light mech, and I think that's what I will attempt. The water on this planet is poisonous, though local flora and fauna are, of course, unaffected, which means that the population relies on water purification to survive. The target of this strike is a local water processing and storage plant, which the Combine has seized for the exclusive use of their forward operating base. Destroy this plant to deprive the enemy of this important resource. Doing so will force the enemy to secure costly replacement water sources from off-planet. We're operating in Blackheart's territory. We may see them pay us a visit. If I'm going to hope to get in and out of this mission without trouble, I'm going to go for all cash here and no salvage, basically no salvage. Yes. That's how I want to do this.
The weather, Commander. It'll compromise your visibility.
We're going to go for a solo run here in the Jenner. This is why I've still got this thing. 35 tons out of 200, but I think we should be fine. I may be about to regret this.
Back when you were a kid, dreaming of taking part in the epic Kurita Davion conflict, I bet you never thought it would be like this. We've been tasked with destroying this system's water purification plant. Doing so will come at a significant economic cost to the Draconis Combine and will likely weaken their position in the war.
Stay out of range of those small lasers. Oh, that's the drums in the soundtrack. I thought it was like a machine gun firing. Okay, first target. We got jump jets in this thing. We're going to try and land on our target, whatever it might be. There's a threat.
Target neutralized.
Nice. Let's go left here. Stay out of view. Wow, I lost an arm there. That is terrible luck. What did I get hit by? Must have been everything at once in one arm. Quick, get down this. Oh, okay. Can't do anything about it now. Hopefully just one target here. 2. Okay, I can live with that. Hello. That was a Javi. Oh, and there's a Panther. Let's try and keep some of this building between me and him. It's down. Oh, come on. Don't slow down.
Target down.
Oh, walls protect me. What am I dealing with ahead? Centurion. Is that a laser Centurion there? It was. Okay, slightly less dangerous, but still a threat.
Incoming missile.
2 targets. Get over the wall and drop. Don't mind me, Centurion.
Good work, Commander.
Whoa, where are we going?
That's one less target.
This way.
Enemy transport touching down. Walk on up to
Oh
the
my
treasure
god.
to pick it up.
I got no time for that. What's the best way here? Do I stay on the left of this hill? There might be enemies just over it.
Incoming missile.
No, okay, bad call actually. Up the hill. Cover me. Please cover me. Jesus.
All right.
Get me out of here, Rihanna.
Its only source of fresh water.
Get us out of here.
The Curitan government will be compelled to
Rihanna.
pay high prices for off-world aqua.
Rihanna.
Otherwise, a lot of civvies are going to go thirsty.
Rihanna Campbell, lift off.
The people who value nobility and justice.
I'm loving this monologue right now here.
Devious.
Ow. There's an Igor shooting at it. I was deliberately not firing back at there because there's an achievement for getting through one of these with 0 kills. There we go. Done. No salvage. Excellent. As the truism goes, an army lives on its stomach, but troops need water as well. This loss will put enormous pressure on the Combine forces as they waste precious time searching for alternative hydration sources. Have you no mercy, no honor? Only the Davionists would stoop so low as to destroy our water supply. Do they not realize it will adversely affect the population of this planet? Oh, they realize. Yeah, okay, probably not worth it going in solo. It's something you can do in the early game, but the longer you leave it, yeah. I probably could have got through with less damage than that. There was quite a few mechs, but going in with a team of 3 probably would have had better salvage as well. I didn't even get an achievement. I was certain that there was one. Am I mistaken? Complete a raid mission with 0 enemy units killed. Did I kill someone? Maybe the leopard killed somebody. Whatever. I don't care. We have 2 more messages here. Freelancer, we are pleased with your strike against the Curitan facility. During this last mission, we recovered the location of a Curitan High Commander who we believe is directly plotting against us. We request you continue in our employ and eliminate the commander with prejudice. Alternatively, we have another message here from Kurita. Although the mercenary creed runs counter to the Bushido code of the Draconis Combine, the advantage of flexible morality cannot be ignored. Kurita warriors who espouse the Bushido tenet of honorable combat would balk at a headhunting strike behind enemy lines to eliminate a commander, but most mercenaries harbor no such qualms. The Crater Cobra's mercenary outfit has anchored several Davion counter-incursions into the Dieron military district, attempting to stall our own advances. Cutting the head off the snake, so to speak, should allow our forces free rein to operate in Davion territory. The Crater Cobras' unit, I think I've mentioned in the past, it's kind of linked to our own mercenary unit, and will become increasingly so over the future couple decades. I'm going to stick with Davion for now, because although this might recover us a little bit of, we might get a little bit of gratitude from Kurita, betraying Davion after starting the mission for them, I think turns them strongly opposed to us. So we would get a PPC and an LRM, but I would rather not upset the Crater Cobras. So let's take that. And it means we are going to have to jump to Homam here, where we might have better luck. I will get this repaired. Let me just check that everything is going to get repaired. Yeah. I've got plenty of lasers. I think we're all good. Do I have no ballistic weapons? None. How has that happened? Whatever. This can't be right. Oh, this is just what fits in, yeah, here. Okay, that's fine. It's not even that expensive to replace. A lot of the damage was just to weapons that we already had replacement parts for, so that's fine. And now we go to Hammam. I'm a bit annoyed we didn't get that achievement. I don't know why. Cantina mission? Let's check it out. Did we have a cantina at the last place? No, we didn't. I know we're not accepting anything right now, but another cicada. They really want the cicadas in this part of the world. What have I not... Hang on. Let's have a look at our contracts first. Yeah, there's zero chance of us getting the collection in this mission, so what I'm going to do is abandon this one. That's annoying, but whatever, it doesn't cost us anything to abandon it. What else are we not got any progress on? Jump jets, apparently we've got 0 of. Assassins. I'd rather be making progress towards something, even if we're not cashing them in. How many of these have I got? Medium laser tier 4s. Hang on, tier 0s it was. I have 4, so I should be able to take that and cash it in whenever I'm ready. Let's just confirm in my head that that is correct. Yeah, okay, so I want to drop something else. We haven't got any of those jump jets, and those are heavy jump jets, or maybe even assault ones, so we're not likely to see any anytime soon either. Let's abandon that too. Collect the jump jets. And this should be ready to go, like straight away. Yeah, excellent. Again, we're not going to cash it in just yet. I'm just finessing things in this early game. I mean, we've got a cicada to give you. Right, we are here. The quest is what we came for. The 15th Davion regulars represent a huge obstacle to our current plans for gaining a firm foothold in the Davion military district. 2nd Battalion is blindly devoted to their commander, Taisas Saito, who has been rumored to be contracting mercenary forces for nefarious purposes of his own, just like he tried to contact us. Slipping behind enemy lines and eliminating 2nd Battalion's commander, and preferably as many of his command staff as possible, will break the battalion's morale and shatter the 15th. Okie doke, an assassination mission, 27 difficulty. We are in Blackheart's territory. Look at the payout on this one here. That absolutely means we'd be fighting the Blackhearts if it's that much extra. Okay. That's a good way of telling whether you are going to encounter mercenaries or not, is the huge payout, even at a lower difficulty. We are going to be killing, so let's try and salvage something. Our cash is going up slowly. Like I said before, it's going in the right direction, and that's what matters. The Panther is not going to cut it anymore. Trusty Wolverine. Please tell me that was repaired. Yeah, I was just seeing this, the yellow. I think I was looking at the stick figure. And 2 Centurions? Yes, why not? That's how we'll do it. We're 45 tons under. We could shove them in a Shadowhawk, but I don't think I will. This is how we're going to go.
Alright, time to get our hands dirty. Your target is Taisas Richard Saito, a nasty fellow. He's as revered by his subordinates as he is feared by his foes. Prepare for him to be well protected.
I don't like how boxed in we are here. I'm going to have to go through one of these bases at least. Normally I'd try and get around them.
New target.
Blackjack, we've got missiles.
Target acquired.
I'll deal with that.
Target destroyed.
Where are my Centurions? They should be firing missiles.
Looks like we got some bad intel. Our target is not here. Let's hope we have better luck.
He's trying to fire at me already. Take off this side torso.
Target
There.
destroyed.
One of our Centurions there. He's taking a bit of a beating from him. I don't know how we managed to do that much damage to both side torsos simultaneously.
Approach the hidden object to
I'll
pick it
take
up.
this.
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
Target acquired.
Someone's close.
Cargo acquired.
Target destroyed.
More.
Looks like we're at the wrong place, Commander. Our target
Oh
must have
god,
given
what was
us the
that?
slip.
Trebuchet.
Check out the other locations.
I gotta kill him regardless. There's someone coming in from... Oh, it's a heavy coming in from the left.
Acquired.
Okay, change the plan. I'll deal with the dragon. Oh, they're not gonna... Oh, sorry, Centurion.
Incoming missile. Incoming missile.
Take that side torso off.
That's a confirmed kill on Sato.
We're go.
You've done good work, Commander. But you
Oh,
need
they're
to
coming
take
down
the
on our
hornet's
heads.
nest. I'm picking up multiple
Everyone run.
units en route. If I were you, I'd get to the landing zone immediately.
Can I grab this?
We fulfilled our contract, Commander. Let's get you out of here now.
Everyone up the hill.
Hostile dropship above.
Jesus, how many
Package acquired.
guys just came in from all angles there?
Marked for destruction.
Okay, we're good. If we can get here.
Missile.
Get over the crest. Good, she's not hanging about to give us a whole speech this time. Good. Ah, and we've got a couple AC-10s to strap into our Irby mech. And we've got a dragon, our first heavy. That's good. A dragon's honestly not a very impressive mech, all things considered, but it's better than what we currently have. That's really good. I'm happy with how that went. We managed to get Sato's dragon. Sato's removal has been fortunate, has had the fortunate side effect of shutting down his little private hiding hole. All of the mercenaries signed with him exercised their escape clauses upon his death, and none of the other outfits that he was courting want anything to do with Sato's underlings, or his eventual successor. Because of your intervention, the Combined Forces have lost their mercenary support in this system, and with a little luck, we might be able to hire them onto our side to assist in the defense of the neighboring systems. Kurita had nothing to say for us after we rejected 2 offers of employment from them. It's no surprise that they are hostile to us now. Hopefully we can repair that relationship a little bit. Davion we're getting on very well with, but somehow Kurita hates us even more than Davion likes us. At least we're in Davion territory, so we're getting a little bit of a bonus to our negotiation, and when it comes time to sell things as well. Which I think I will do before leaving the Federated Suns for the Capellan Confederation. Okay, good damage. That mission went well. I really thought it had all gone tits up at the end, but it was fine. All those mechs that spawned seemed to be missing. That trebuchet kind of had me panicked for a little bit. 40 LRMs is quite a lot of fire to come in on a bunch of mediums. It's good that we saw our first heavy as well, and were able to salvage it. When we are stuck with just 3 pilots, every extra ton we can add on is going to help us. A job well done. The loss of such a prominent member of Kuritan Command is sure to throw a wrench in the Coordinator's invasion plans. Accept our payment, knowing that you have fulfilled your part in defending our realm. Well, an SRM and a couple medium lasers. Nothing to write home about, but, you know, it's better than nothing. Fire starters. Do I want to... What am I likely to see more? Fire starters or assassins? Probably fire starters. I can quickly check, actually, because we need to read this anyway. So assassins are rare everywhere, so that answers that question. Let's abandon this then, because we've had 0 progress with it. And we will take the Firestarter mission before we leave here. I've never noticed in the background this. I'm sure it was different a second ago. Yeah, look. There's an actual cantina somewhere. God knows what this is supposed to be. A giant smoothie or something. Okay. Where were we? What was I doing? Check in the database. Dragon. Here we go. Though, why? Hang on. Sorry. Why are the fire starters? And it wasn't the Jenner highlight. Why are they highlighted? What's that about? And the spider as well. What's going on with that? Confusing. Whatever. Dragon. Though originally designed for sale to the Star League, the Dragon was rejected by SLDF purchasing agents in favor of an upgraded version of the Shadowhawk. Luthien Armorworks, amazed and angered by the rejection, pushed the Dragon into full production in 2754 and sold it to the Draconis Combine, where it would soon become their standard battle mech. Today, the Dragon is easily the most prominent mech in the Combine arsenal, known for its speed and packing enough firepower and enough ammunition to sustain long engagements. Definitely want to give this a go soon. This is the standard model of it. Apparently we've encountered 2. There must have been a second one spawned at the end there. Just as well we got out of there when we did. And nothing else, I don't think. No. Okay. That's that then. We are going where to next? Nothing interesting at the industrial hubs. So we are going to Barstow down here. Back into McCannon's Armored Cavalry territory. It is 41 days away. How long? Well, let's start with these guys. They're easy to repair. Do I want to upgrade? No, I'm not planning on using these myself anyway, so I don't really want to use better technology than tier 1's fine. Dragon I want to actually look at here. So I can fully repair it, but I reckon I can do it better. Let's try out this rapid fire AC5 on it. Which should be good. Oh, we're low on LRM ammo. I can't do anything about that now, unfortunately. And I just cashed in some of the lasers that I needed. So let's swap those for some slightly better lasers. Since weirdly, that's not the ones that they are wanting. Actually, I don't want to make it. The tier 2 ones, we'll save them. And the hot-loaded LRMs, I don't think this is a lot of heat from the AC5, so maybe we will have that. Yeah, it's a bit annoying that we don't have any more LRM ammo. I'm going to need to focus on that in salvage, because we should have a good pool of reserves of everything, really. Otherwise, we are fine for now. Do we have a better LRM-10, to be honest? Maybe we should stick to more conventional. No, we will stick to hot-loaded and give them a go. See how we like it. Start work on that. How long is it going to take? 93 days, so we're not even going to have it ready for a while. I don't think I helped myself there by messing around with these lasers. Oh, those were the damaged ones anyway, that's fine. And we're swapping a burst fire for a rapid fire, but I want to see that. Okay, that was a huge bill, but we don't have a decent... I mean, we could have gone 2 jumps that way and saved some time there. We are in a territory that's adding 60% longer, but it probably comes out to about the same. Same time in repairs, but adding more time to our calendar, and since we are time or pressed for time, I don't want to do that. I'll just take the hit. Where's our Irby? Because this needs something as well. This regular AC-10 is good for you. 10 days just to do that. Fine. Okay. Now we're good. Let's go to Barstow. Where are we? Here. On behalf of Avalon Shipping, we are requesting the services of a daring band of mercenaries. We deal in shipping and transportation of goods and materials across one of the largest logistics networks within House Davion territory. Unfortunately, this leads to unwanted attention of criminal syndicates and even pirates. We are moving an exceptionally large shipment across this particularly troubled area and require aid to ensure that we do not fall victim to larceny. We will leak false information to our convoys, that our convoys are passing through a pair of star systems. In reality, we will take a completely different jump ship route. We want you to lie in wait in these 2 decoy systems where you will draw away the pirates' attention and cause as much damage as you can. If there are bounties on these pirates, they will be yours to claim. And we get a bunch of things. Nothing too exciting. Well, some tier 3s is alright. We are here to do a job, a Cunning Decoy. 36 difficulty now, we're getting a little bit higher. We're not in the stage at which I'm panicking to approach these missions with 3 pilots. Later on we're going to have to do some, I think, difficulty 60 missions with just 3 pilots, and that is going to be a real challenge. But thankfully that'll be as far as we go. Act as a decoy to draw Jessup's Avengers away from Avalon Shipping's latest large shipment. They must be the pirates. Fight for as long as you are able before withdrawing. The longer you persist, the more convincing your efforts will be in keeping the pirates' attention away from our real shipment. Can do. We are despised by pirates. The scourge of pirates everywhere. We are going to be destroying stuff, so let's do it this way. And I try and remember that we want LRM ammo.
Heavy weather warning is in effect, Commander. Your visibility and sensor readings will be compromised out there.
You jump back in that. It's a snowstorm, so I think our cooling's a little bit better. So we can go for Phoenix Hawk for you, and you should be good. That'll be fine, I think. Was there any news? I haven't checked in a while. No. Good. There was some Cantina missions, though. Kill 3 locusts, collect 1 centurion. I could do that. I might grab that before I go. I don't know if this can spawn here. How's my reputation coming? Yeah, see, look, we're only 2 missions into 6, and we're like a third of the way to tier 7, so yeah, we're not going to do any jobs. We haven't seen any J. Edgars, and we probably won't in this mission. We might see a locust. We'll leave it, we're just overthinking things. Let's deploy. Go.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure.
Let's go, team.
Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
I think we need to give our Wolverine a name. Maybe we just call it Razor. As in, raise enemy base to the ground.
as Jessup's Avengers,
Oh, it's
patrol
one of
the
these.
system as if they're the ones running this space. As such, they're likely to pounce on any sign of activity from Avalon shipping. They're probably thinking that they can pick apart the convoy's low-level security detail. But unfortunately for them, they're going to run into you. Enemy forces moving in, Commander.
Okay, I want to get on a hill, but I don't want to get up there, especially. Or do I? I think this hill is actually better, because I can duck down easier behind one side of it. Not really hell, just massive crater.
We're on your target, Commander.
Someone fire missiles at that, please.
I got it.
Nice.
Destroyed.
These big factory complexes, the demolition missions where you have to destroy them, are so easy. If you just fire it along the bottom, the whole thing comes crumbling down. Oh, this is right on our heads.
Getting into formation, Commander.
Get closer.
Target acquired.
We're gonna get shelled by those while this is going on, but we have bigger threats. Stay close.
New target.
Focus
Hunchback.
target received, Commander.
Incoming.
It's an LRM1, strangely. Switch target, he's almost dead. Dervish. Oh, I've jammed. Hello.
Incoming missile.
Oh, damn. Finish you off. I don't know where that Shadowhawk got to.
Target destroyed.
We've got your target, Commander.
Incoming missile.
I see him on the map now.
Incoming missile.
That one linked at me on the way out, I swear.
Okay. Excuse me, I'm gonna deal with these idiots. You get aggro from the shadow.
Incoming missile. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Don't mind me.
Target destroyed. New target Shadowhawk.
Crossfire here is dangerous. I can't believe we're not even halfway through this. This was chaos at the start. We are doing 36 difficulty now.
Unit receiving heavy fire.
Reactor failure detected. Look out.
No cracks on this Shadowhawk. He's doing well, but look at his armor. It's red across the board. So is mine. I cannot afford to use this UAC, or there will be multiple hours before we... Okay, guys, I got an idea.
Relocating to nav point.
Get behind this base.
Detecting targeted battle mech in the area.
Hunch with... Oh, it's a swayback
Acquired.
and a jav. Igor.
Vehicle rolling in.
Jesus,
Be sure to
guys.
take it apart.
Got another one.
Destroyed.
Oscar Mike.
We let them come to us.
Moving out.
Target acquired.
Those
Go and deal with that.
together, stay together.
Come on, guys, get it quick.
Target.
Moving into formation, Commander. Repositioning.
I need to draw them through the base. Spread out the damage. Oh, but I don't want them... Okay, there.
We're on your
Quick,
target,
before Hunchy
Commander.
arrives. Good.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
We're on the move.
Away. Add distance. It's a sway back that is very dangerous
Additional
now.
hostiles have been dispatched. They're heading your way.
Take that shoulder off. Come on, guys. Oh, don't jam. Good.
That thing's gonna explode.
Oh god, no. I thought this was going to be warriors. Don't lose my arm. It's irreplaceable.
Yeah.
Destroyed.
Target received. Engaging.
I'm going to have to just snipe from a distance. Hunchback again. Another sway back.
Target acquired.
Damn it. Trying to do some amount of damage without getting his aggro, and that swayback is about to flank me if he hasn't already. No, 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 no.
Regrouping at requested. Wilco, focusing fire.
Not the arm.
Target destroyed.
Moving as instructed.
Get behind this building. I need my guys to kill this for me. If I lose my arm, I'm about to be in big trouble. Okay, good. He's no longer pursuing.
Structure failure. Lost something.
That's fine. Your legs can go down. Legs are replaceable. UX are not. Come on, take that side torso off. I've got a terrible shot at it from this angle, but... Good.
Target acquired.
Right torso destroyed.
Damn it. He's only got a small laser.
Target mech eliminated. We are Oscar Mike.
You guys stand there, actually. How bad were things back there? An LRM-5 and a medium laser I can replace. As long as you're not injured, that's what the trouble would really be.
Target acquired.
Don't fire at him. Oh my god.
We're moving.
Move away from that. Rihanna, don't hang about here. I need to go.
It's hard not to smile when dealing out this sort of karmic justice. I'm sure Jessup's Avengers will think twice before running a raid on what they think is a
Get around the
harmless
corner,
supply
quick.
convoy.
Okay. That was a bit touch and go. If what's his face is injured, we're in trouble. Hunchback, a swayback as well. That'd be nice to have. We've already got one of those. Too bad we can't have both. Is this the Jenna that we've got already? No, this Jenna here is the F version, which released more or less at the same time. Does away with the SLM pack and just adds a bunch of armor in its place. I need that LRM ammo if there is any. There's a tiny amount. Better than nothing, I suppose. We'll take that. Why not? We've got a bunch of medium lasers we can do with fewer now. Although we're about to use a lot in this. Okay, well that's how it's going to be. We cannot be sure how effective your efforts will be, but even a little distraction might go a long way here. Pirates are unpredictable. Tell us where Avalon's real shipment is, mercenary. Maybe we can cut you a deal. I don't think so. We're taking the high road here. Look at the damage. I did good work in this, but yeah, it was only possible because Freeman was taking those hits. Thankfully, he's not injured, so we can roll straight into the next mission. Otherwise, we would have to be spending a lot of time wasted. It was good damage across the board, actually. But you can see how the Wolverine is really carrying with that lost tech aboard, which I definitely can't afford to replace. The Shadowhawk I can. Anything good here? Well, you know what? Something I should have done is we are in the shipping route area. This region encompasses one of the most heavily trafficked parts of the Federated Suns, owing to the trade routes employed by many high-profile corporations for transporting supplies and goods throughout the nation. Although this area does not see as much open warfare as systems immediately bordering the Draconis Combine, the mercantile trade throughout the region draws inordinate levels of pirate activity, and thus provides lucrative opportunities for mercenaries on both sides of the coin. And that's what we are encountering here as well. We're going to do 2 jumps to Listowel. That's 20 days to get there. What can I get repaired in that time? And do I want to... I could cash in one of my Centurions. I've got enough 50 tonners now I can do without. I don't think we get this kind of treasure hunter collection in this mission types. Oh, that's a lie, actually. I think we do. So what have I made 0 progress on? The Fire Starters and the J. Edgars, and I don't think we're likely to... I might just, yeah, might just go sod it and take the... Right, drop Fire Starters, even though they're common. Oh, well, hang on, what? Yeah, we will do. Okay, we want to get rid of one of these. And I want to take that Centurion. Because we can cash that in whenever we're ready now. Which we're still not. Any news? No, nothing. But we do have some more of... Oh, that's not what I want. What did we get? A Dervish there for the first time. Ah, that's why they were highlighted. Because it wasn't a collection Cantina mission. It was a destruction one. Okay, that was throwing me off a bit. Dervish. First released in 2520, the Dervish was one of the first battle mechs to be produced in abundant numbers. Its primary role is that of a long-range fire support platform, and its array of secondary weapons and jump jets make it highly mobile and menacing at any range. The trade-off to all this firepower, predictably, is relatively weak armor and a cooling system incapable of keeping up with sustained fire for long. I think it's quite a cool design here. It's kind of like a mini archer squashed down, and the head moved up into, well, a more traditional humanoid appearance. Did we have anything else new in that mission? I can't even remember at the end. It was just panicking. A bunch of swaybacks, which we've not come across, but they're just variants of hunchbacks. Okay, that's everything. So we need to look at our repairs here. Ooh, that's annoying. 1 day too much. I might finesse that one, so I can use it in the next mission, because this is still not going to be ready. This one is easy enough to get fixed. Oh, we can't do that. Okay. Where we needed an LRM ammo for that, so Shadowhawk's going to be offline for a little while. We can replace these. And replace an LRM5? Apparently not. We don't have any LRM5s. Okay, Shadowhawk really is going to be offline for a bit. We can at least do that. What menu was I in there that I couldn't... Whatever. Yeah, it's something. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, we are going to do this. Where's our industrial hub? We may swing past one of these after the next mission. But we might not at the same time, so... We will continue on the assumption that we won't. Punchy's going to take a while. Maybe I will go to that industrial hub, and if that's so, and this thing's not even ready to repair anyway... hang on. What doesn't need repaired on here? The right torso? I can't afford having... That's just not an option. $18 days. Can I do a partial repair here? No, not easily. That wasn't even fully repaired. And we'll just go in with a left arm with like fully exposed. One armor. But there's nothing in the left arm that's too troubling. I think this is what we do. So we've got it ready for the next mission. And then we will go to an industrial hub afterwards. Yes, this is a good plan. And then we will get the Hunchback done. And the Shadowhawk maybe if we can get some extra components for it. And we'll throw in that LRM that the Dragon's missing so we can bring that into the fold as well. I really want to do some easier missions so I can try out the Yerby and the Panther. Let's apply this. I do not like the way Kuritan mechs look in this game. Why? Who have I forgotten here? I feel like we picked something out of the Hunchback. And this too, actually. Why not? And paint it, even though it's mostly debris at this stage in its life. And you know what else we can do? We can rename this to Razor. Why not? Hellraiser. Actually, that's an even better name. Hellraiser, spelt wrong. Good. That's how we're going to do it. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm just running things through in my head. This Shadowhawk, didn't we cancel this? We didn't. Did I cancel something else by mistake? This thing was fixed now. Okay. Now those are the ones I want repaired. These things are waiting for a proper bay. Right, we got no news. We can jump to Listoval. Listowel, even. I think Listowel is how you say that. We have some news. Galatea Games Commission fines MechWarrior for illegal arm modifications. It is now 3017, so we're a year and a half into the game now. The Galatea Arena Games Commission has completed an inquiry into the New Year's Eve title fight between MechWarrior Davion Smith and Kage Yoshida. The commission has found Davion Smith guilty of augmenting his Centurion with illegal arm modifications, reinforcing the mech's hands and lower arm actuators for enhanced hand-to-hand capabilities in the New Year's Eve title fight against Yoshida's Wolverine. In the cutthroat world of mech arena fights, competitors have long been known to seek any advantage over their opponents and delight their crowd. Reinforcing a mech's actuators with significantly denser ferrosteel and other composite materials has become a popular way of enhancing a mech's hand-to-hand damage capabilities, but these enhancements often come at the cost of ballooning an actuator's physical weight. Although such enhancements are legal on many arena worlds, such as on Solana 7, the GAGC have outlawed their use on Galatea over safety and fair play concerns, given the ease at which the enhancements can be concealed. In Smith's case, the GAGC found that he attempted to hide his illegal enhancements by reducing his Centurion's autocannon and LRM ammo stores to offset the added weight of the reinforced actuators. After releasing their findings, the GAGC have barred Smith from participating in any GAGC-sponsored event for 2 years, and will be handing out a substantial fine at a later date. So we might start seeing some kind of battle fists instead of just the standard hand actuators that do a little bit of extra damage, popping up on maybe some periphery / pirate variants of the mechs. Certainly it's not something a respectable house unit would do. Okay, but we came here for a reason. And here it is, another Warzone mission, 36 difficulty. Castell's pillagers, as another pirate unit, have been sighted in this region, and the false intel we disseminated is bound to draw them to this location. Lie in wait for their arrival, and punish them for as long as you can. We can manage that. Let's get even more friendly with Davion here. Did we salvage anything in the last... Oh yeah, the Hunchback is what we got. Okay, well, you know what? Let's try and salvage some more. We took a fair bit of damage, though. And we're likely to take even more this time around. I'll take the chance, because we do need some salvage to get the LRM5s and stuff, so let's hope for the best here. And if things go well, we might stick around a bit longer to do some more damage. The Wolverine, I think, is fully repaired now. I can't even... Yeah. That's good. Its left arm is nothing. So we're going to go back to the classic. Thing 1 and Thing 2. Why are these two backwards in my inventory? That's throwing me off, but whatever. Do we have anything heavier? Not as such. The Panther and Irby I want to use in a mission and then get rid of. The Irby especially. And the Jenner we're hanging it just for raid missions. Although didn't we determine that we're not going to be able to do those in that style anymore? It's good for infiltration missions, but we don't... This has got jump jets as well. I'd be better off with this thing, to be honest. It's not a light mech, but I think I'm just lugging this around for no good purpose anymore. So before we go any further, let's retire the Jenner. I think we are officially done with it now. Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of mediums. We should be good. Should we be good? No, we will be. Bite the bullet. Let's go. Right. Odds of losing the arm, I'd say 80-90%.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
And we're off.
Warriors have intentionally leaked some coordinates out across this region, pretending that a large unguarded shipment is going to be coming through. The hope is that any pirates looking for a score will head to the location, where you will lay in wait.
Copy. I want to be somewhere that's not surrounded by trees, ideally, so I can get a line of fire on whoever's approaching. We've got another one of these factory complexes here, but we don't need to defend it. I think if we're in amongst it, it might work better, but then I immediately see something explosive and discount that idea because I don't want to be stepping on that by mistake. Too many trees here.
Stay sharp, MechWarriors. Ally Command reports enemy movement is projected to hit your location at any moment. Time to earn our pay.
New target.
Quick draw. Okay, that's new.
Has been updated.
It's a short range thing. We should hang on. Hold here.
Into formation, Commander.
Slightly in front initially. When he crests that hill, don't step backwards into that.
Requested target ID received. Engaging.
LRM's away. He's gonna be close. Oh, okay, he really wants to get me. That's fine. My guys can... I just stepped into something. At least it wasn't that explosive thing. Yeah, he's focused on me. But not anymore. Get this thing out of my path.
Target destroyed.
There was a tank here. There we go.
Acquired.
I got it.
Target destroyed.
Tangos appear to be bringing in additional reinforcements. Brace yourselves.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty.
This is not a safe place to be. I might see them coming, but they'll see... Well, hang on, hang on. Not on the map.
Target Centurion.
Centurion and a Vindicator. The Vindicator is a threat for me if I'm standing on this, because it's got PPC.
Relocating to nav point.
New target Vindicator.
Do I go for that water? That might be good, actually. What am I doing? Sitting up here.
Target acquired.
Copy.
LRM's away on
We're
that.
on it, sir.
Jump jet fuel low.
I want to pick one of these guys off at a time. They are spread out. This guy's coming up behind us, so let's deal with the Centurion fast. He's a heavy one with a AC-20, so let's take that arm off first.
Nearly there, Commander. Approach the
Don't have time for that right now.
Target acquired.
Guys, I think we're going to change target here. This is bad. They're going to pincer us here. Pull back, pull back.
Oscar Mike.
I want to engage them at my speed, not at theirs. Was that a PPC firing over my head? I don't know what was firing. Okay, Vindicator's found us.
Firing.
Oh no, I don't want this.
Regrouping at
They're going to
request.
come together whether we want them or not.
Moving out.
Let's just add range to this encounter.
Repositioning.
The Vindicator will still be a threat, but the Centurion won't. And we can focus on one at a time this way.
Target acquired.
Where's your friend? There.
Those that kill together.
LRM's away,
stay
please.
together.
Well, Jesus. Okay, that was impressive.
Battle mech.
I see him. Why am I firing pulse laser at that range? This is our first Vindicator as well. Second new thing.
Incoming missile.
Take his PPC off, please. I'm gonna switch target for him. Take his arm. As long as the Vindicator is focusing on my other guys, that's fine. Oh, I'm getting closer than I would like to that.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Heat critical.
Good, his arm's off.
Welcome
Guys, get
to
aggro from him,
fire.
please. That's an armor explosion, ammo explosion even.
Heat critical. Target destroyed.
It's close to overheating there. How are you holding up? Not great. Vindicator really took a liking to whichever that is.
Escalating their assault on your position, Commander. Be careful.
Target.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Back. Oh, this might be bad for us, actually. It was good before because they were short-range builds, but this guys might not be. What are we dealing with? Hunchback, Swayback, and a crab, I think that is. Another crab. I don't know why.
We've got your target, Commander.
LRMs, please. While they're dealing with a crab, I'm going to take that guy's shoulder off. Don't jam on me, please. Try not to hit the crab by mistake here, because I don't want them... Okay, they're firing at my friends regardless. This guy's no longer a threat. Can't even get a shot on the crab right now, so...
Negative on last. Sorry, Commander.
Target destroyed.
You're red all over. My arm's close to falling off, but it's okay. The only concern is if the arm goes, the SRM might go close behind it. Get some LRMs on that, please, team. I can't tell who's who. They've got identical paint schemes and identical mechs.
Got another one.
Okay. We hold this ground. This is good open space for us.
Recon has spotted additional bogies, heading along a trajectory that intersects with your position.
Commando, Shadow, Harasser. This is good. We hold here.
Positioning on you, Commander.
If they flank to the right, that's not good. But if they come around one at a time in front of us at long range...
New target.
We're on your target, Commander.
Shit, the Commando is going to be on top of us in 2 seconds. Oh, don't jam on me. Jesus, these SRM packs. Is the Shadow on me as well here?
We're on your target, Commander. Focus target received, Commander.
There's 2 Commandos. I need to just focus on one and let the Commandos do damage to the Centurions here. Unjam, please. No. Take his arms off. Who just punched me? God damn it! Why?
Let's get that thing.
Please do.
Target acquired.
I'm gonna go deal with that harasser.
I've lost a component.
Low. Heat critical. Target.
Ow! Jesus. Okay. I got an ammo explosion as well. That's bad. If I did, it means it's irreplaceable. Okay. Another commando.
Target acquired.
You guys are gonna
Commander's requested
occupy
target.
him. Maybe I didn't have an ammo explosion. I was just looking at an arm missing. Actually, that's the arm that's not supposed to be missing.
Alright, it looks like you've done plenty of damage. Feel free to pull back whenever you see
I feel
fit.
free. Leave. Oh dear. If we've lost some ammo there, it's really not good because we won't get it for ages. A Centurion? Another Shadow? A Crab? You know what? I'm going to take this. That's new for us. And a commando's new for us as well, why not? Didn't I need LRM ammo for something? What is this? SRM4 Inf. Oh, Inferno. Okay, that's new. I never come across that before. Do we take it? Sure, why not? Those pirates expected our usual security, so they weren't prepared for you. Here's hoping they won't bother us again after the hurt you laid on them. That's dirty pool, pal. What? That's dirty pool, pal. The pillagers ambush you, not the other way around. Okay. In English, please. Everyone's healthy. I don't think my Wolverine is. This is obviously not either. To be honest, we didn't expect this decoy plan to work, but you played your part perfectly and made it out in one piece. We saw no pirate activity while the convoy was underway, and we suspect that was in large part due to your distraction tactics. Thank you for a job well done, but between us, I'd recommend you find a different line of work. There has to be a safer way to make a living. Yeah, you know what? Ordinarily I'd say, no, we're happy, but I have a horrible feeling I'm about to see something which upsets me. Where's my ammo? Artemis ammo's fine. Ultra ammo's fine. I don't know what exploded. I honestly, it was almost certain I had a ammo explosion at the end there. But it must have just been a cockpit fire. Crucially, the UAC and the SRM are still in play. And the pulse laser as well. Do I have a... no. I didn't know why I was even checking. Okay. And everyone's healthy. We don't have any news. We have some of these to read before we go anywhere else. Where do we start? I think we've seen, yeah, a bunch of these now. We've read Commander before. I don't know why we're seeing so many crabs. 3, I know it doesn't sound that many, but like crabs are pretty rare, supposed to be. I was sure we had like a bunch of things that were new. Quick Draw was one of them. Intended as a replacement for the Rifleman when it was introduced in 2779, the original Quick Draw never supplanted it. Over the course of the Succession Wars, however, the Quick Draw nonetheless earned the respect of MechWarriors and a place in every major military. A maneuverable machine capable of outjumping most other heavy mechs, it suffers from thin armor and heat dissipation problems in protracted engagements. Apparently we saw 2 of them. Don't ask me when. Which is the standard? The 4G is the standard. This is a newer, updated model that swaps or adds more medium lasers in place of an LRM-10. When did we see the 4G? Oh, then one must have spawned as we were making our escape then, because I think this is the one I saw. Because I saw it was a short-range build. Vindicator, that was another new one we saw. After the devastation of the First Succession War, the Capellan Confederation was in dire need of battle mechs. Series Metals took up the challenge and in 2826 provided a cheap but tough mech that could be mass-produced. Like the proverbial camel, the Vindicator is a committee-designed beast that fills many roles adequately, but none of them well. With good jump capabilities, decent armor, and a respectable heat efficiency, the Vindicator is a capable platform for sustained long-range engagements. It's also like the Big Panther, and because of that, I love it too. I don't know what it is about those 2 mechs. I had no strong opinions about them coming into this game, but they both have earned a special spot in my heart. I think that really is everything now. We've got a whole bunch of trash here that we really need to get prepared. So it's time to go. I think we're going to go to an industrial bay. This one. Almach. And then we will go north to Ronald afterwards. So 20 days. I don't think we want to do any repairs until we get there. No, we don't. And then we will go north from here. I say north, you know what I mean. Did I even read? Yeah, I did read. Okay, but we're going this area next. Okay. That's not the right place. Thank God I spotted that. elite pilot available. Well, we're not going to buy them, but we can have a look. It's Liana Moore. She is 53 out of 60, way beyond anything we currently have. 22. These guys have closed right up on us with their skills, but they're capped out in the low 40s. So once we reach that point where they are maxed, that is the point at which I'll send them off to the academies. Hopefully by then we have built up a larger roster than just 3. We're going to look at her in more detail when it comes time to hire her. I don't want to read her blurb at this stage.
Now, I want to get paid for it.
Okay, good for you. Good luck to you. Where were we? We've got no news. A heavy axe, Jesus. I'm not going to see many of them. It's not something I want. What did we come here for? To repair. Where do I start? What am I looking at here? This is just chaos. Let's start with you. 14 days. I am probably going to use you again. You've really been smashed to pieces. Hunchback was something I wanted to get. Let's start with this here. Can I do it? Yes. Simple enough. I have so many medium lasers that we can. I want to give this thing a go. What's the time on that? 1 million. Holy hell, to bring a thing online. Well, whatever. What we got to do. How many single heatsinks do we have? What's the... Oh, it's the engine that's gone. Okay. This is going to be even more expensive. This is a kind of crappy P version. I need to do some easier missions so I can clear out this inventory. I don't necessarily need 2 Centurions anymore. In fact, I'm going to cash one in. So, if I've got the Hunchback and the Dragon and the Crab and the Shadowhawk and the Wolverine, that's 6 medium mechs. Well, Dragon's 60, but I don't need a 7th one from the Centurion. Phoenix Hawk is always there as well. I just need to get rid of these bloody light mechs. So this one here, it has served its purpose, but now it's going in the bin. Sorry, thing 2. I don't think I've got the parts to replace this. I'm still missing an LLM5. Oh, I do have a replacement now. It's a tier 3 one. You know what? Have we used the Shadowhawk? Yeah, we have. I remember using the medium rifle on it. Okay, so this thing will be back online. I'd rather have a lower tier LLM5 to give you, to be honest, because it will probably get downed again. But it's not an option. Jesus, all that money we saved up, it's gone in an instant. The Crab, how's this looking? Not too bad. How many large lasers we've got? We've got 1 backup tier 2 large laser. Okay, that's fine. This was a simple enough fix. How many of these do I have? Plenty. Oh, Jesus. And the commander, the last one then. Where is it? We don't have a supercharger anymore, so you know what? I'm going to abandon this. I'm going to throw Commando in the bin, and we will get a standard Commando at some point and use it then. Because I'm not going to see another supercharger for ages. So it's just dead weight, really. Yeah. Okay. Cancel that. I don't want that to be repaired. I want this going in the bin. And that will save us a bit of cash as well. What I need to do is use these 2. It's a bit of a shame we're not going to see the Panther in action properly. We will see it for 1 mission. But then I want to go afterwards. And then we will be up to all mediums plus the Dragon, which is basically just a medium plus. I think that's okay. We've still got 11 million. But yeah, might need to start focusing more on C-bills than salvage. Because the more we salvage, the more it's adding to our costs. Okay, we really are done now. No other hero mechs to purchase. We're going to Ronald, where there's a cantina as well. Let's go. It's going to be 27 days to get there. Let's jump. No new news. We have a cantina here. We're in a new area. We're not going to... Oh, we are in the Davion borderlands. We don't have a cicada to cash in, I'm fairly... Whoa! That's twice it's done that now. What's going on with that bug? Yeah, we don't have another cicada. I might drop that on the hope that we will get something while we're in this area of space. The worlds of the Draconis March region of the Federated Suns are in a constant state of flux due to the bloody war of attrition between House Davion and its perennial enemy, the House Kurita. The Draconis March represents the forefront of the conflict between these two nations, and the planets change hands frequently. Oh, I just realized we've left the Federated Suns and I meant to sell a bunch of stuff before going. Whatever, we'll be fine. This is... I've always felt like these two missions, like they spawn too early in the setting, because both of them are going to be against Davion here, and yet we are in Capellan Confederation space. So I think this should be after 3028, really, which is when these two planets are taken by House Davion. They eat away this salient along with a few other salients, you might say. Let's go back to this though. We have a transmission. The Traitor, a once noble MechWarrior, marched into battle under the flag of the Draconis Combine. This warrior represented the best of Kuritan ideals, bringing honor, loyalty, and courage onto the battlefield. Unfortunately, this warrior has abandoned the Bushido Code. Not only did they lose their way, they corrupted other sons and daughters of the dragon with their false promises of Davion protection. These defectors have crossed the enemy border and are currently beyond our reach, but they are not beyond yours. 2 star systems house known Kuritan defectors. We request that you raid both worlds and purge them of the cowards. The arm of the dragon's justice is long, and your cooperation shall extend its reach even further. Yeah, I don't know why they are under Davion protection in the Capellan Confederation. Doesn't make much sense, but whatever. We won't question it. Assassination mission, and thankfully, is a little bit easier, so we can get through these missions without too much trouble. One of the Traitor's subcommanders has taken refuge. Traitor's subcommanders has taken refuge among the Blue Star Irregulars, a mercenary force long in the employ of the Federated Suns. This cannot stand. Track and eliminate this turncoat to send a clear message to future potential traitors. So this is another former Star League unit. 2 SLDF units and 1 from the Amaris Empire as well. Amaris Empire. Let's take it on. We are working despised by House Kurita here. Against our friends Davion. That's unfortunate because they will drop down 1 and they'll go up probably only 1 as well. A single pip. Well, look, we're not going to salvage anything for 7. Not anything worth salvaging anyway. So let's go for a little bit of cash and hope for the best here.
Mind the weather, Commander. It'll compromise your visibility.
Where's my Panther? Let's use this. What else is even repaired at this stage? The dragon is. What's oh yeah, you've got that symbol because you're missing an LRM pack, aren't you? Well, we can get that repaired after this current mission. Who's better? Oh, it's too early in the game to start looking at who's better and who needs what skills. You're happy enough in that Centurion, I think. So you can take the dragon. I think so. And everything should be good. And then by the time we get to the next mission, we should have some more options available to us. Yes, 55 tons under, but the Panther is a pretty good build. I can probably do some quick tweaks to the weapon groups, actually. You should be on the thumb button. And what arm? It's right arm, really. So this should be 2. Okay. Let's rock.
not seeing our targets at this location.
What are you talking about?
Make way to the next nav point. We might have more luck there.
Okay, well, we came down
Right.
on top of an objective.
Today's target is Traitor Pt.2.
Yeah, you want to explain
He's
this
defected
first?
from the Draconis Combine and is now working as a mercenary among a group called the Blue Star Irregulars. This is a big bounty, so let's cash in on it.
I'm looking at the map here. I reckon if I move along the western edge of the map... why do we have a turret? A friendly turret over there? What's going on? Something. Yeah, if I move down the western edge of the map, I'll stay up high on this cliff top. And I don't think I'll run across any enemy forces up here. And if I can snipe this guy from miles away with a PPC, or at least bring him towards us, we'll be at a position that's covered from a lot of enemy fire that we can retreat back along the cliff if that's where the Leopard lands and take minimal damage that way. That's the plan. Let's see how it works out. Get this as jump jets as well. Is that turret there? Something.
Target acquired.
Focus target received, Commander.
First PPC shot. See if I can land it. Not on something moving that quick.
Target acquired.
Detecting unidentified mechs in the area. Moving in to investigate. Got another one. Lance target confirmed. Firing.
Never mind that. Cicada moving up. They're going to be a bit closer. Hang on.
On you, Commander.
Let it come up the hill towards us.
Target acquired.
Firing on the commander's requested target.
I don't know why I was trying to hit that. Get rid of you. There's a light mech with him. Oh my goodness.
Alpha squad. Uploading heavy damage. Hostile mech down.
Fire starter.
Target acquired.
He's the bigger threat at this range.
Component damage critical.
Yeah, I know. You're getting shredded by that thing. You've lost your AC. I'm going to overheat as well. Okay, he's decided to make me the threat. Oh, the jump jets is not helping.
New target info.
Unable, Commander. Sorry.
Have you lost all weapons? Is that why?
Target acquired. Heat
Amazing, Commander. Nice kill. That's even going critical.
Still with you.
We're on your target, Commander.
Let's pick off some of these little guys.
target.
Okay,
Shared
Enforcer.
target.
Heat critical.
You do have weapons. You should be firing. Take some hits to my rear armor here. Just get his aggro for a second. The Phoenix Hawk, I think, is heat critical. Has been for a while, so he's actually a low threat.
Heat critical.
This Enforcer's a threat, though. Take his arm off, come on.
System
Oh, I didn't... Oh, and at that moment he decides to turn. Hello, hello.
Silver, the hostile mech is neutralized.
It's not. It's there.
Enemy mech eliminated.
All right, Hester Troy is dead, and our Draconis employers will surely be happy.
Good luck to you.
Now, get to the evac so you can live to cash that
Yeah,
check.
this guy is like completely cooked. He's not firing at
Now
all.
let's pack it in before their friends arrive.
Regrouping at requested. Relocating to nav point.
That was a lot more fire coming this way than I was anticipating.
target acquired.
I'd be better off having you guys fight, to be honest, but
We're rolling to rendezvous.
thank you, Leopard, for the assist. Oh my god, there's a partisan. I need to step on that if it gets in range. I think I'm within minimum range of AC2s, actually.
Target
Grid received.
acquired.
Oh, don't drop, because you will be injured. I didn't even think about that. Dragon was fine. Side torso was open. Please do not be injured for that. Okay, I think we really are gonna hit 7 before doing even one of these campaign missions. It's fine. Oh, awesome. Oh no, we can't get it because we didn't have any salvage. Whatever. It wasn't an awesome, it was an enforcer, but okay, it's fine. You can live with that. I go with those. I got enough of those. Yeah, Traitor once upheld the ideals of the Pillar of Steel. It was a shame that we had to sign his death warrant, but the dragon cannot be diminished by such brazen disloyalty. So Tai is equivalent to captain, I think. Or is that lieutenant, actually? I forget. No, Chewie is lieutenant, so Tai is captain. And then Pillar of Steel is the Draconis Combine's mustard soldiery. Tai Troy was meant for greater aspirations than the Coordinator allowed him, but you pruned his branch prematurely and destroyed a beautiful thing before it could bloom. Wow, that was very poetic there, House Davion. Good, everyone's healthy. It would have been a disaster if not. This is going in the bin. It's 2 undertonned for the missions we've reached. Well, it would be alright if we had a 4th pilot, because then we would be, you know, mostly 50 tonners and this thing coming along as a good support mech, but it just can't cut the mustard anymore. It did good damage though, look at that. Yeah, I don't want to waste repairing the PPCs on it though, so it served its purpose. And now its purpose is to go sit with its friend over here. I didn't realize we had 2 of them. Oh yeah, I do remember now. We got one first and I threw it in the bin because this was a reward. Is it worth repairing? We only lost the PPC arm. This is probably not worth repairing, to be honest. Cash is a bit of a problem. What's the costs here? 4060. This needs to be repaired. Whatever else, this needs to be repaired. Good, we got the LRM back. 16 days. Let's actually work out where we're going next. It is Tigris here. 2 jumps, so 20 days. Dragon will be ready for us to use in the next mission. I just said we don't need it anymore. It's going in the bin. It's a shame we can't salvage PPC from it, but you know, that's just the way it is. I'm not going to take the urban mech just yet. There's a mission coming up we might be able to use it for. Everything will, the swayback won't be, but the crab will be ready too. I want to get the dragon under my belt, and then we'll save the crab for our mission afterwards. Should this be repaired? I think the answer is yes. Can we repair it? The answer is also yes. How many AC-10s have I got? Do I want to give you a burst fire? No, I don't want to give you a burst fire. Burst fire I think is good for a human player who can see where the first shot is going and kind of correct aim. But the way the AI targets in this game is a random offset in degrees from like the center of your mech is pre-programmed. It's calculated at the moment at which the shot is fired, and so you'll see that most clearly with a laser. For the full duration of the beam, it will be fixed 100% accurate on a point in space that is 5 degrees off center from your mech, which is a miss. But even as you jump around or drop off cliffs or whatever, that laser will track you perfectly, but always slightly missing. And so with that in mind, the burst fire kind of serves no purpose for the AI. It can't correct its aim from, you know, the start of the burst to the end of it. So you might as well just have that single shot and hope for the accuracy to come with it. The Centurion I think is a good mech to have. I don't want to just bin it just yet, even if it's going to take a while. Repairs aren't as bad as I thought actually. Well, 48 days is a long time, but cost is manageable. Yeah, we will take it. And in our next mission, we will see, well, we'll take the dragon. Our friend, this will not be done in time. So you will take the Shadowhawk and the Phoenix. I think that's how we will go into the next mission. And these guys are getting repairs. Okay. That's good. There's no news, I don't believe. Cantina missions, what do we got? Cicada. We are in the Davion borderlands. I forgot, I was going to swap the J. Edgar for that. We haven't seen J. Edgars in ages, so let's do it. I should have done that before the previous mission. We may get this. We're not going back there. And how do we want to do this? Where is... Constantly forgetting what I'm doing. Going to jump, that's what I'm doing. I feel like I forgot to queue something or something there. None of that. Contracts. We have a quest here. Oh, we've got on arenas here. I've never seen arenas in outside of a industrial zone. Oh, I must have. I've just never even... I don't do arena missions because the loot from them is too good for the early game, in my opinion. From what I've read, anyway, I've genuinely never done a single one. So I don't want to make the early game too easy for us. And also, it's time wasting, kind of. We are pressed to keep rolling forwards with this reputation in the early game, at least. So we're going to do the quest here. It's an assassination, 24 difficulty, so 4 higher than the previous... No, I think it was 24 on the other one as well. The primary leader of these traitors escaped to a nearby system where the Federated Suns hired the Traitor Cobra's mercenary force for the Turncoat's protection. Again, we are running into the Traitor Cobras. Track the traitor down, eliminate their flimsy Davion shield, and ensure such traitors know the price they must pay for defying the Dragon's will. Somebody at PGI, Piranha Games Interactive, must have had a thing for the Traitor Cobras because... yeah, they show up again and again throughout this story. Unfortunately, we are going to still be -4 until after this mission, where we're going to stop working for Kurita, and Davion's going to dislike us more by the time we get back to another. Whatever, that's life.
Heads up, Commander. Weather conditions in the area will restrict visibility and have an effect on your sensors.
You want to be in this, and you want to take the shadow. And that will do us well, I think. I think I already looked at the weapon grouping on this and it was what I wanted. Maybe not, actually. I'll stick on the thumb button, why not? I don't think he's going to be an issue, so we'll have them chained. Do we have any news when we arrived here? I don't think so. No, we're good.
Our target, David Asumi, is allegedly the orchestrator of this little defection. No doubt House Kurita wants to make an example of him, but they don't dare operate in this system out of fear of causing an international outcry. So that's where you come in.
Yeah, an international outcry. Cabal and Confederation would wonder what the hell they were doing. We are deniable, as they say. That's my target. Let's see how this hot-loaded one works. Missing, okay.
Target destroyed.
It seems to follow a different flight trajectory there. Yeah, look at the spread on that. I don't want hot. Look,
like we're at the wrong place, Commander.
yeah. Okay.
Our target must have given us the slip. Let's check out the other locations.
Oh, that's a problem. Holy hell!
Target destroyed.
That was a lot faster firing than I was expecting. Let's get up this hill.
We're moving in behind you, Commander.
You guys probably won't be able to see unless I have night vision on.
Target acquired. destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Copy. We're on it, sir.
Target destroyed.
Oh yeah, I can still use those at close range, can't I? Jesus, explosion.
Target received. Engaging.
Hostile Wolverine. Let's take our finger off the missile trigger here, because otherwise I'm going to overheat. Okay, the damage is not great on the AC5. I think I said before that it sounds great, but it's actually kind of lackluster. Are my guys even focusing fire on this? I can see somebody pissing around on my right. This is the slowest, most excruciating kill of a Wolverine ever.
Target acquired.
Okay.
Target destroyed.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's an AC2-1, get close.
System
Yeah, I knew that was about to happen. Crap, and I'm about to get shelled by it in 2 seconds. Someone's PPCing me over my shoulder.
Enemy mech down.
Finally. Just as a bunch of nasties show up. Kintaro, Jesus.
Get that thing.
I need you guys to get this thing.
acquired.
Where has this other Griffin come from? What has happened here? We've gone from being in control of the situation to just chaos.
Heat critical. Ammo low.
Get its rear armor, please, team.
Offline.
Oh, I shut myself down with jump jets. How stupid is that?
Alpha squad. Taking heavy damage.
I can't see. Hello, Griffin.
Sword burst. Reactor compromised.
Okay,
Things are coming in and Asumi is dead. That's a confirmed kill.
we're running. Time to
That
leave.
bounty is ours. Fahad will break open a case of Timbiki Dark when you get back to the ship safe.
Look how many... There's about to be 6 enemy mechs here. My rear armor is cracked, but you know what? The front armor is holding up well, so I'm just gonna roll with the punches. Don't stop running, guys. Don't lose your arms back there. Somehow. So, I didn't really explain what I was doing there. I saw the Griffin, like, right on top of us. Obviously, by that point, it'd become chaotic. So I was like, well, Jesus, our only chance of getting out of here is just to focus down our target. But I was deliberately staying very close to the Griffin because, yes, it had a PPC or whatever it did have in its arm, but I was at least nullifying the LRM by doing that. And there was a Blackjack as well, which I couldn't do that to 2 at once. So since the Blackjack only has 2 AC2s plus the medium lasers, I was better staying further away from that. I think the PPC was probably hitting us, but whatever. We may go to level 7 as soon as this is over. I pity your enemies, Commander. You dispatch them with a skill and resolve befitting a true House Kurita samurai. Our leader is lost. We now have no choice but to submit to the Dragon's justice and beg the Coordinator for mercy. If he is cruel, he will deny us the right to commit seppuku to atone for our disgrace. God, I wish we had some salvage here. We could have got a Kintaro. That would have been great. I think that's a 60... Oh, it's a 55 tonner. Another medium, but still. It's a big armor boat with a ton of missiles. I was very, very unimpressed with the rapid fire autocannon. I wonder, DPS-wise, how it compares. Possibly just as good. I mean, the AC5, a single AC5 at this stage in the game is not great. I think the Dragon in general is just a bit of an underperforming mech. But, yeah, whatever. We can't take it. We are short on LRMs, aren't we? Or not anymore. I'll take that. Why not? Hey, we did damage. Maybe well, you know what? I started my sentence. I never finished what I was going with it. Even worse than the rapid-fire autocannon was that hot-loaded stuff. It didn't matter, well, especially when I make this mech. I was so heat limited by the weapons loadout that I couldn't even use those LRMs at close range, which is what I said earlier when I was thinking about sticking them on the Centurion. You're better off having something with a minimum range, but with a better accuracy to do that damage at long range, which those hot-loaded buns were just not effective in. It would be interesting to see what they would be like on something like a longbow that has only a small laser at short range and like 50 missiles worth of LRMs. We came out in net positive. I don't know how. Like, the end of that mission was just chaos, and yet somehow we came through it all right. They must have just been having trouble with air heat as well. The defector and their associates are dead, put down like mongrels. Without honor, they are worse than Ronin. Their dishonor will be a stain on their descendants for generations to come. You are welcome to their supply of surplus Davion goods. The Draconis Combine has no need for such filth. Got an AC-20. We haven't seen one of those yet. Well, we've seen them on enemy mechs. Nothing that great. A tier 3 AC-10. And there we go. Reputation level 7. We are not ready to move on, so whatever. We'll just have to go as quick as we can now, which means we're still not going to cash in these Cantina missions. This is the same message every time. You don't need to read that. We didn't see... we're not sticking around here, so let's abandon this. I don't think we saw any Jaegers in that mission anyway, so it's no loss. Small lasers, how many of these do I have currently? Let's check how many autocannon 2s and small lasers we have in our equipment. Small lasers. A single one. Autocannons. 1. Wow, okay, we're not taking either of those then. We're taking the Manticore. And I think we are done here. We have a new mech to review though. Did we read the Enforcer? I think we did. We will see instantly as soon as we see it. I don't think no, we didn't. Already in the midst of a veritable love affair with autocannon platforms, the Federated Suns stumbled upon forgotten blueprints for an unbuilt autocannon-armed battle mech and used it as the basis for a new design. The Enforcer was rushed through development and commissioned in 2777, and over the course of the Succession Wars became a workhorse of House Davion. This is the standard one, the 4R, I think, yeah, very common in House Davion. And yet that was the first one we've seen. And the Kintaro is something else. The Kintaro was originally designed in 2587 as a frontline unit designed to deliver NARC missile beacons for Ally forces. With the loss of the last known NARC factory in 2792, the Kintaro became simply another missile platform and led eventually to the production of the downgraded KTO-18, which is what we have here, by the Federated Suns. Whatever the variant, the Kintaro is still a tough frontline mech capable of delivering an impressive salvo of missiles for a mech of its size. Just like the Crab, the numbering system on this, the higher number denotes its original spec, and then that number was decreased as it was refitted with lower tier weapons over the course of the Succession Wars. I'm fairly, yeah, I did read that. I don't think there's anything else new. No. Okay. Well, it's time to do our campaign missions. So let's go and refresh our memory of where we're going. Target of opportunity. Alright, the mission is straightforward. I'm gonna drop you down as close as I can to the target without spooking him. You'll then need to locate and eliminate him once you're on the ground. After that's done, I'll fly in and we'll exfil together. With the heightened tensions we're seeing, you should expect plenty of security on the ground. That means plenty of opposition. They may even be expecting you, so be alert. Good hunting, Commander. And where are we going? To Xi'an here. Let's show description. It is the refugee hideout. This region was flooded with Matic citizens who had been driven out of their homes by Black Inferno raiders. After the raids had passed, the governor of this region refused to provide the refugees transport home, instead keeping them in detention. It is suspected that Liao's detention of Matic refugees is to serve as a form of silent economic warfare. I guess if there was that many refugees and you're stopping their workforce from returning home. Where are we in the world? Zion. So this is Zion province, and then Orenson province is just down here. The Matic Commonwealth comes up to, I don't know, somewhere around Irian, whatever that is. There's Matic, so yeah, cuts off around here. How many days to get there? 34. So what repairs can I get done in that time? I think I should queue up just about everything. Is that it's an elite pilot, not a hero mech. Got to keep an eye out for those. I'm sure I've probably missed one already. Yeah, okay. 34 days to get to Xi'an. So what repairs can I get done? I'm amazed this guy didn't lose his SRMs. In fact, he didn't lose anything. This can be repaired. And that was simple enough. The Shadowhawk might be a bit more involved, but maybe not actually. 16 days, fine. And this thing I think should be fine as well. Yeah, just armor and a little bit of internals. 8 days. Honestly, that felt like we had totally lost that last mission and somehow we came through just fine. We have 8 mechs in our roster currently, which is fine. I want to get one fewer though. So Urban Mech is going into play in the next mission when we get there in 34 days time. Let's jump. Why do I have a nagging thought in my head that I'm forgetting something I haven't looked at in a while? Yeah, I think it's the Cantina missions, but we have some news regardless. Lost technology cache to be sold at auction to arms traders. Lost Tech hunters along the Taurian corridor have found a Star League Defense Force cache filled with weapons and equipment, thought to be abandoned hundreds of years ago when General Alexander Kerensky led the SLDF out of the Ionosphere. While the hunters have refused to comment on where they uncovered their lucrative find, they have said that they plan to sell the weapons at auction. Knowledge of how to produce the advanced technology of the Star League era is lost, yet some examples remain. We've got some on our Wolverine too. Lasers with extended ranges, autocannons with double the rate of fire, missiles with advanced targeting systems, and the ammunitions they'd acquire. Lost Tech hunters, traders, and weapons dealers alike continue to scour the scrapyards of the Ionosphere, hunting for Lost Tech weapons and equipment. Even battle mechs that have survived the ravages of war and time. A bit like the Centurion we started the game with. Occasionally, such rare finds can be found in markets, often for a considerable markup. We see that with the black markets, rare weapons that pop up from time to time, regardless of whether they are actually Lost Tech or not. A lot of missions here, but we're only here to do the campaign one. It's 25 difficulty, so it should be perfectly manageable. In the wake of recent raider attacks against our territory, a wave of refugees fled for their lives into Liao territory. House Liao is now refusing our people open passage back to their homes, claiming ongoing security concerns. In truth, we suspect they're trying to destabilize our region of space. 2 can play at that game. We want you to send a message to Liao by assassinating the local governor where the refugees are being held. Simple. We can manage that. Working for Matic for the first time. We're -15, but crucially, we are indifferent, so we won't lose any negotiation points. Get some salvage. 21. Our cash is kind of low. Because I'm not cashing in those Cantina missions, that's a source of income that we've lost. We'll manage.
Careful, Commander. The sensors are malfunctioning due to the weather, and your visibility on this mission will be compromised as well.
Okay. We have a bunch of new things. I want to shove you in the Dragon. That is a bunch of armor across these guys. 300 plus. And we've got half decent armor as well. Going to be a bit of a trek. But we'll just use it for this mission. 55 tons under, but we should be fine. And then we can throw the urban mech in the bin. Like I said, I wanted to use each mech at least once in this game. Not every variant.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure.
Here we go.
Warning.
Look at that. Slow, less slow. That about sums it up. Is that NOS? Look at the code. What's this? Repair bill or something. Great stuff.
Okay, 1 shot, 1 kill, Commander.
Right, I'll be there in about a year.
Only it were that easy.
And here I thought you were as good as your old man by now.
Not quite that good.
Give him hell, Commander.
Okay,
I'll see you on the other side.
we're about to get torched by this thing's engines. Oh, look at this turret. And we were incinerated. Look at all those little wheels. In the lore, the Leopards or anything aerodyne like this requires a runway to take off and land. Those engines are not powerful enough to lift it off the ground in a vertical takeoff. They have some advantages. You can kind of skip low along the terrain once you're on a planet and avoid being spotted. Oh yeah, we're in a Urban spin all the way around. Well, we've got a long walk. Talk about how things are going so far. I'm a bit concerned. Okay, so we managed to get 6 missions in this time before advancing in reputation level. And since last time we managed 5, that kind of implies next time we'll manage 7. And there are 5 missions at tier 7. Considering we're doing 2 campaign missions now, I think we should be back on track at the end of the next episode. But it all depends on how things go. Well, we'll just have to wait and see. And we're a quarter of the way there. So how's your day going? You can let me know in the comments. I'll respond to you. Future me will respond to you after past me has finished explaining to you that you can do so. I'm gonna get there and then immediately get trashed in this trash can. I don't want to go through that canyon there. I want to sneak around the edge. Don't engage anyone, guys. Stay quiet.
Disengage!
Jesus, don't need to yell. Okay. I don't know what just exploded, but it kind of implies that we're here. Oh my god. Okay.
This is gonna be intense. Regrouping.
Move ahead, team.
requested.
Range ahead.
That point.
What I want to do is let them come to us, really.
Target is in the field, Commander. They're marked on your tactical display.
Eliminate the governor.
Battle mech.
Well, I don't know what you're seeing. You've not flagged it up on my map yet.
Jump jet fuel low. Target acquired.
Enemy vehicles inbound.
If you say so. Actually,
Moving as instructed.
here behind this rock face will keep us covered. What was that?
New target.
Trebuchet, okay.
Target
Oh god,
acquired.
okay.
We are Oscar Mike. We're
There's
on
our
your
target.
Commander.
Oh, it was the wrong arm. Bad aim. Lots of bad aim going on here.
Target acquired. New target.
Where's he going?
lost.
How did you find your way up there? I finally hit him there. Small laser, go. Take that leg off. I think I've missed all but one of my shots so far. We're getting overrun. Nice.
Focusing on issue target.
Target destroyed.
There.
Copy. We're on it, sir.
Take his leg off if you can. Yes, that makes him an easier target. Watch crossfire. Get him.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Lance target confirmed. Firing.
Miss. How we doing, team?
New
Good.
target javelin.
That's an SRM one. I'm on fire. Oh, it's Inferno missiles he's got. Take that side torso off. Damn. Through his rear armor there. Team, how are you looking? Good.
Enemy mech
Nice.
destroyed. Yeah.
I'm so slow to advance. That trebuchet is still down there. I need my team to rush forwards. Me just fire from the top of the hill. Oh, I've just realized I'm gonna have to swap mech at the end of this mission to run for the escape.
We've got your target, Commander.
Trebuchet has it in its right torso and left arm. My aim's not good enough when he's weaving like that. There's another light mech.
Incoming missile.
That's fine. Let them income.
I got it.
Come on, guys.
Focus target received, Commander.
Target destroyed.
Where has he got to?
Focusing fire. Target received. Engaging.
I'm gonna press ahead.
Target
Got another one.
Where did that trebuchet go? Found you.
target acquired. Ammo low.
Why am I firing at the LRMs at this range?
My target got a critical shot in.
My AC is about to get blown off.
Well done, Commander. Now, let's see if what we did here today actually worked.
Good luck, everyone.
Meet me at the extraction point. I'm already inbound.
Take that.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
We don't want to hang around.
Incoming missile. Target
It's just
acquired.
kind of spewing those missiles out. Thank you, Leopard.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Critical.
Jesus, so many tanks.
Missile.
That must be one of the tanks we're contracted for.
Good.
Target destroyed.
I don't know if anyone else spawned at the end there, but I didn't want to hang around any longer, so I quickly switched to the Dragon. The urban mech for that mission, it was fine. It was fine. But it's going in the bin now. Trebuchet, that's new. Good. And a Locust we can throw in the bin. Do I have any LRM5s? I think we were short on them. I'll take the Locust. It can go in cold storage straight away. Cool. Campaign mission done. Look at that. See, you know what? The urban mech did okay, but typically, I think that was a relatively easy campaign mission. I kind of knew roughly what I was going into there. These guys, they did well in their mechs. They might not have done a ton of damage, but they were soaking it up. The problem is, yeah, like, my sidearm was open. Did I lose the AC in that thing after I swapped? The fact that the cost is so high tells me we did. Excellent job, Commander. That should put House Liao on notice. Now let's see how they react. Hopefully the refugees are already on their way home, but the political situation is highly volatile, so there's no telling what might happen next. Either way, our payment for this job just came through, so the drinks are on me tonight. I'll see you on the bridge. Thanks, Rihanna. Okay, yeah, we did lose the AC at the end. Too bad, that's a shame. You can go there, and this can go straight in the bin as well. Trebuchet we want to get repaired, but we are definitely not repairing it here because there are exorbitant penalties to pay. Speak to Rihanna we will do in just a second. Oh, I already said we're not going to be repairing, and we didn't see anything new there, so unless there's news, we are going to go chat to her straight away. Yep. Okay. What's happening in the world? This is our last mission for this episode. Look at all those bloomin' Cantina missions to cash in.
Okay, Commander. Our work for House Marek is not quite finished. I've been informed that House Liao have retaliated because of our actions against the local governor by launching several military raids on Marek border outposts. The good news? It means another payday for us. House Marek wants us to hit back by destroying a military logistics center belonging to Liao. They're hoping to hobble Liao's military capabilities in the border region, and, in doing so, convince them to back down and allow the refugees to return home.
That would be good.
The thing I find extraordinary is that House Marek is not going after Black Inferno. It was their egregious actions inside Marek territory that started this whole thing. Instead, they're focusing all their anger and resources on House Liao.
Perhaps they were
If I had to
funded by a
guess,
certain
I'd
faction
say
within
someone very
Pre-Wars
powerful
League.
is behind Black Inferno's actions, and that whoever it is, they're using that power to shield these bastards.
Is
As to who
Rihanna's...
that benefactor might be, or what their endgame is, I don't know. Still too many questions, and not enough answers. For now, we have a contract to fulfill. I've prepared the mission briefing. Once you sign off on the op and get us where we need to go, we can launch.
Copy that.
Alright. Rihanna, is your head in the wrong position? Look at it. Is that where it normally is? It's like offset to one side, and possibly way too high as well. Whatever. Let's find out where we are going. Transmission, Collateral Damage. The logistics center sits inside one of House Liao's urban military complexes. The buildings housing the logistics center are mission-critical targets and must be taken out in order for us to get paid. Beyond that, the Marek liaison has put no restrictions on collateral damage, so do whatever needs to be done to succeed, Commander. You have free reign on this one. Right, let's wrap this up. It is time to jump to Capola here. Not to be confused with Capella. Many sourcebooks do. You hear all sorts of nonsensical things about Terran hegemony invading Capella, which is absolutely miles away down here. It should not be. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Because of the penalties here, I don't want to waste any time on that. And I will go to an industrial hub afterwards. Oh, there's an elite pilot there. I hope that was a hero mech, but it was not. Let's go. No news. Mission difficulty 40, that's the highest we've come across yet. Working for Marek, still against Liao. Regretfully, your assassination of the Liao governor didn't quite have the intended result. Who could have predicted that? Seems the governor had more friends than enemies. Liao forces have retaliated with a series of raids against some of our border outposts. We want you to destroy a military logistics headquarters located in one of their urban military complexes just across the border. We're hoping this will hobble Liao's military capabilities in the region, convince them to back down, and ultimately allow the refugees to return home. Let's hope. We might salvage something else new. We got a trebuchet. Let's go again. We are losing Seville slowly but surely though. I think we had 13.5 in the last mission. Yeah, we can't have. Yeah, we must have had 11.5. I think we're fine, we're fine. I don't need to panic about anything. Yeah, okay, we're going to repair that. Look, Jesus, the repair bill on that is going to be horrendous. And we're going to take some of our new mechs. Check them out. Right, I think it's time for the crab. It's a long-range build, so we can maybe snipe our target. You need something that's gonna last. Centurion. And the Phoenix. The Hunchback. We still need to pilot it ourselves. But whatever. You're half decent at energy. Cooldown's not great. Maybe I give you the Wolverine and just roll the dice with you not getting your arms blown off. I'm putting a lot of trust in you. You know what? I'm going to give it to the guy who's slightly better skilled. You can take the Wolverine, and I'll take the Crab. But first I need to check the loadout on this. That'll do. Shove you on the thumb button. Not thumb, sorry. Pinky button. Okay. We're ready. Wish me luck. We're 25 tons under. We've been worse. But this was a higher mission difficulty than we've come across before. Oh, we're still in the wrong paint scheme for it. Oh, we're not even doing an assassination mission. Look at this huge area, expanse of metal in front of our nose here.
The urban military complex is not far from here. It's mostly an administration and tactical planning compound, so I don't expect a substantial enemy force to be on site, but you never know. Just make sure to take out the main buildings housing the logistics center itself. Those are mission critical.
I made a mistake here. I thought we were doing an assassination mission, but we are not. So I'm just going to try and run in and out as quick as possible and just hope my guys will take care of themselves. You see planets like this in sci-fi all the time. Like, it's a very, I don't know, distinctive look. But in truth, if any planet was this big in like the horizon, it'd be too close. They would tear it itself apart, and the planet you're on would be disintegrating as you were looking at it. The gravity would just be, well, it would destroy it. The planets would never form in the first place. They would collide as balls of dust.
Attention. Battle mechs are closing in on our installation. All security forces prepare for combat.
Target identified.
Oh, this is a bigger drop.
Down. Leave nothing left for them to salvage.
Okay, I'll try. Let's just try and destroy things here.
We've lost a warehouse. Holy crap, they're targeting HQ. We're taking serious damage here.
There's something in there.
Yeah.
Destroy these things. Gonna overheat.
They're
Oh,
operating at reduced efficiency. Keep on smashing.
I'm just gonna take hits here and let my team do something.
They're going after our office buildings now? What the hell?
Let them shoot at me. My rear armor's strong enough.
I'm showing heavy damage to a number of the facility's structures. We appear to be about halfway there.
Oh, there's a flea or something. Locust.
Residential tower demolished. Oh, bloody savages.
Destroy this.
Our payday is nearly here, Commander.
Come on, come on, come on.
Just keep smashing.
I dread to think how our team's doing. Wolverine's fine. Centurion's seen better days. Oh, I should be shooting this.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Come on. Oh god. Find anything else to shoot at. Come on. 1%. Destroy this thing.
I got it.
Good work. That should hopefully turn the tide. And finally, make House Leo rethink their policy on those
Okay.
refugees.
Time to run, team.
Head to the extraction point. I'm on my way to pick you up.
That's how you do that. Don't even waste time going for enemies. It's not worth it.
Successful. Time to get paid.
Missions like that, you just spawn with the guys that have the highest armor. That wasn't really a good first outing for the crab. I thought I was taking it into an assassination mission. By taking the sway back, I could have had them on chainfire and destroyed that center tower complex much quicker. Whatever. We will see it again. It's going to be in our inventory for a little while. Hey, we need some of these apparently. Oh no, we've already got them. Oh, all that salvage. We can't even use it. Whatever. Again, I thought I was going into an assassination mission. I didn't pay attention. It's a bit of a bum note to end this mission on, this video on, but that's the way it goes. Yeah, like unsurprisingly, we didn't do that much damage. We were too focused on things. This guy took a bunch, but I think it's just armor and nothing too bad. You did quite a bit of damage down there, Commander, and you certainly got the attention of House Liao. I just got word that they've backed down, agreeing to allow the refugees safe passage back to Matic territory. Well done. And there we go. That is that. We are finished for this episode. Next time, after speaking to Fahad, I'm going to be heading down further into the Capellan Confederation. We have another campaign mission on Footfall here, and I think, yeah, look at this. Beyond that, Bora and Ares, some other reputation level 7 missions we want to collect. Hopefully, we can get all of this done before ranking up again. That's just 5 missions, but I mean, we're kind of a third of the way there already. It's a bit concerning because I don't want to go up to level 8 yet. I won't be able to cash in these Cantina missions for a while. It's too much XP. Yeah, it is what it is. Otherwise, we'll be getting conversations about missions that we're not going to get to for hours of gameplay, and I think it just throws it off a bit. You arrive literally years later in the timeline, like, oh, these guys, you finally arrived. We put out the distressed call half a decade ago. Whatever. Anyway, that's all for today. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I will be back soon. I think I'm uploading these on a daily basis. And yeah, we will continue our journey on Reputation Tier 7. Thanks for watching.